What's up everybody, Justin here. I'm at Duthie Hill Mountain Bike Park in Issaquah, Washington, arguably one of the best free mountain bike skills parks in the US. I was here yesterday, had a blast, just finished up a TrainerRoad group workout like an hour and a half ago, and I'm back for more. And I'm terrible at mountain biking. And the point of this video is a quick one, and I just want to talk to you about what it's like to be bad at things and to work through those. So with that said, let's go hit the trails. All right, welcome to Duthie. So Duthie is a really cool park. A lot of it, I mean, the vast majority of it is beyond my ability level. That's what I kind of discovered yesterday. But just the fact that it's here and it's so accessible is what makes it so amazing. It's such an amazing place to learn on. The interesting thing about triathlon is it has so many people who are so willing to help out and share their knowledge, but it also has that intimidation factor. So the reason I kind of brought you out here today is to give you a little peek at something that I'm bad at. And we can talk about what it's like to not be good at things. When I learned to swim as an adult, I was taught by a high schooler who knew so much more than me then and probably still knows more than me. And it was embarrassing, it was intimidating, I was frustrated. And that first time I went open water swimming, I basically had a panic attack and quit after probably 5 minutes. I almost just packed up the sport altogether. It's really easy for experienced people to forget how hard and how intimidating so much of it is. So that's the problem. What are my tips to fix it? Well, the first thing is, I just want to say, wherever you're at, start. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how big or how little it is. Just go start. If you've got the resources and access to ask for help, to sign up for lessons, anything you can do, ask me questions. And there's so many great, knowledgeable people in my comments section who can also help you out. The next thing I want to say is set SMART goals. Rather than just saying I want to be a great triathlete, that's hard to quantify, right? But what you can do is you can say, I want to get in 3 workouts a week. One of which is the sport that I'm the worst at. The great thing about SMART goals is they have to be measurable. It's not enough to just say, I want to be a great triathlete. And by doing that long enough, you achieve your other goal, which is to become good at the sport. And on the goals note, it's important to identify what works for you. Some people do best when they have a really, really big goal that they can work towards. Other people do best when they set really small goals that they can individually check off. And the next thing I want to say is you don't need to tie your enjoyment to how good you are at something. I'm not very good at mountain biking right now. I'm able to be out here and enjoy being out in nature, not having to deal with cars, and just enjoying these descents and this workout and getting to experience something that I have access to that I'm really lucky to have. The next thing I want to say is celebrate little wins. I was out here for like 2 hours yesterday doing this trail over and over, and I'm obviously not good, but I'm better than I was. There's a funny cartoon called Adventure Time. In it, one of the characters says, dude, sucking at something is just the first step to being sort of good at something. No lie, is kind of how I try to live my life. It's so easy to just get bummed out about things you're bad at and not try. But when you focus on them, all of a sudden, you're good. I've been privileged enough to have some of you share your stories about why you work out and all the reasons we all put so much stress and effort into this sport, which is fundamentally, you know, maybe in some reasons hard to justify. I'm sort of the belief that it almost doesn't matter what your reason is, as long as you have a reason. We all have those days where we don't want to work out, where it's not fun, where it's just stressful, and we're not sure why we hurt our bodies and do it. If you can have a really clear why, it goes a long way into making sure that you're able to do it on days you don't want to. And that's not to say that every single day is going to be fun. There's some bad ones, and we all know that. But understanding why you do things on days where maybe it's not clicking for you goes a long way to getting those big picture goals in. Like yesterday, I was so bad at this, and I know I'm not great now, but I'm better. And then the number one piece of advice I can say about embracing new things is don't be afraid to ask for help. I actually just asked for help learning how to do a feature, met someone just out of the blue in the park who walked me through it, gave me some tips, and after staring at this dang thing for 10 or 15 minutes, now I can just hit it over and over because I asked for help. Last ride of the day, my legs are toasted. Just time to enjoy it. What a great day it is out here today. It's so fun to get to come out and spend time on a bike doing the sport you love, whether that's mountain or road or gravel or bike packing. It's just time doing what you love.
I know there's a lot of you who watch this channel and other channels who want to get into this sport, and you're intimidated by it, and it's tough and it's embarrassing not being good at something. And I just want to convey to you, everybody feels that way. Everybody has felt that way. Nobody is an expert at everything. And my goal is wherever you're at, just feel empowered to go out there and just be bad at something, and you'll get good at something. Tell you what, the weather's starting to turn. We've got the time change in a couple weeks. I'm excited. I'll see you next week. Bye.